Welcome to Spam Filter for Your Brain, bite-sized ponderings on how our thoughts influence our behaviour and our lives, and because we're all connected, how our thoughts impact the world. I'm here to help people reconnect with their bodies and declutter their brains. And I don't believe that we should just magically know how our emotions and our thoughts impact our lives if no one ever teaches us. So let's learn this stuff together. I've been thinking a lot this week about how the idea of striving to be happy is a really unhelpful paradigm to set yourself up with. And it sounds like the kind of thing that we all sort of default to as like the aspiration for life. We're all just seeking to be happy. But actually, if we have this as the framework that we're looking for at all times, that we're just seeking happiness, then what happens is there's a whole load of other emotions in life that come up that we not only dismiss as unwanted and undesired or frankly wrong, but I think more interestingly is we see them as a problem to be fixed. And actually, all of these other emotions do fall part of and become part of the framework of what life is. So I kind of think, imagine in cooking if you decided that like salt was the only thing that was the right thing and all of the other seasonings, spices, flavours, tastes and textures were all just an inconvenience around the salt. It would seem like it's sort of quite a weird meal. Probably every meal from now on would be quite peculiar if you were only just seeking out that one taste. And I think with this slightly rubbish analogy that I have just made up, you can see that actually what you'd be missing out on is just a whole load of variety and a whole load of other things that in their own merit or even as their own standalone things can just be quite interesting, fascinating. Maybe some of them you don't like, maybe some of them you like more than you were expecting, maybe some of them you like in contexts that you were not really ready for before, or you hadn't quite anticipated that you might enjoy as much as you do. But if you're just seeking for that one particular vein of what life could be, that one particular idea of it, what you miss out on is a whole load of other things that are going to happen to you anyway. There is no way of creating a life where you just have happy. And the wonderful irony being that if all you had was happiness, it wouldn't feel very good because you wouldn't have anything to measure it against. You would have no idea of what not being happy felt like. And so it would be like if everything was painted blue, you wouldn't be able to see what blue was because it would just be blue. Have no contrast or no comparison. So random weird painting analogies and random weird cooking analogies is what you get this week. But the main premise that I just wanted to slide into your thoughts this week is the idea that having things that are not happiness are not problems to be solved. They're all just new adventures and flavours of life's experience and the emotions that we have, and remembering that emotions are just sensations in our body travelling up to our brain that we have given some very specific job title, and then to that job title we've attached a whole load of stories and meanings as to what those sensations and that job title means. But emotions are not the barometer of a good life lived or a good person being, existing. Hopefully the idea is that the more we can learn to love and accept all flavours and all facets of the vast expanse that life is, then the more calm we are with whatever life throws at us, rather than constantly feeling like we have to solve, fix and resolve all of the adventures that we're out there having. Hope there's some feed for thought, some paint for thought for you this week, and enjoy your week. I look forward to seeing you. Thanks, Siren, coming in at the last minute on my recording. Thank you, NHS. It was an ambulance. Thank you, NHS. If you're enjoying what you're hearing on the podcast here, I would love to invite you to Self-Care School. Self-Care School is a membership site where we have group coaching calls every week. We have a whole load of courses that you can dip into for whatever suits your needs. We have courses on confidence, body image, timekeeping, how to manage big emotions, overwhelm, loads and loads of stuff in there. You can kind of pick out whatever you want to work on. There is a big library of workbooks, which includes journal prompts and questions for you to be able to apply this work to your own life. And we have the most amazing community where people support each other, we learn from each other, and you get to work alongside people with quite often very different life situations to your own, and we learn so much together in community. If you would like some more of this, please do hop over to selfcareschool.co.uk.